and Black Voices editor. And I'm so happy to be back here at Essence. It feels like a homecoming. I haven't been back since 2018, so it feels so good, especially because joining me today is Emmy-nominated and Peabody-winning actor, writer, director, producer, all the things, Natasha Rothwell. She's here to talk about How to Die Alone. You just watched the trailer. You know her from The White Lotus. You know her from Insecure. You know her from Wonka. You know her from all the things. Give it up, Natasha Rothwell. Little quick change. Okay. Quick set change. Quick set change. All right now. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? It's such a special day and special moment, not only because you created, co-showran, executive produced, and starred in this show, but also because we're premiering it here at the 30th Essence Festival. That's right. Yes, but we're gonna break some news. We're gonna get it even more special for y'all. I hear you have an announcement for us.
I do have an announcement, and that is the release date of the show. This September 13th, on Hulu. Tune in to How to Die Alone.
I love it. I love it so much, Natasha. And you know, I cheated a little bit. I watched the first 4 episodes. I got a little preview. But you know, I love so much that this is your first show that you're creating. You're doing it with Onyx Collective, and I'm wondering, what does it mean for you to be premiering this here at Essence for its 30th?
It means everything. To do it for the culture, to represent, it means the world to me. And I'm so excited for it finally to be seen. It's a project I've been working on for 7 years, developing it, growing it, and doing the work. And it's a grind in Hollywood to get anything made these days, especially something that's an original idea. And so it's life-changing to have this premiere here and for the world to finally see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one thing to create it, but also to wear this many hats and to star in it as well. I'm wondering for you, what was the decision to play the character of Mel, the lead character?
Well, there's nothing in this show that isn't me. Every single character is me in some kind of way. So and I wanted to write something, a vehicle for me to star in. And I love writing for other people. I love telling stories. And so to be able to do it for myself is a dream. And I didn't know if it was going to come true. I just knew I couldn't give up. And that's half the battle is being persistent. Yeah, it took a long time to get made, but I'm so excited to be able to tell the story in front of and behind the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you tell us about the inspiration behind this show and this title? I mean, How to Die Alone, like, that's one heck of a title.
Yes, well, it's an exploration in the difference between being lonely and being alone, because there's a difference. You can be in partnership and be very, very lonely. And it's about being in relationship yourself. And so I wanted to tell a story of what happens when you realize that you have to start engaging with that relationship with yourself, and it starts with authenticity and vulnerability. And those are 2 hard things, but it's a practice of authenticity. And so I'm excited for audiences to laugh and cry their way with me to an epiphany.
Yeah, absolutely. And I felt that. Yeah, give it up. And I absolutely felt that in, you know, getting a glimpse of the show. And I know you said that this is your most vulnerable work to date, but it's not only that, but it's also so relatable, as you said. I mean, there was a study that came out literally just this year, a survey that said that 30% of young adults today are feeling lonely either all the time or several times a week.
Yeah.
You know, which is, you know, like, look at everything that's going on. I mean,
It's an epidemic
it's
of
an epidemic of
loneliness.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But can you tell us what you want people to get from this show when it comes to loneliness versus being lonely?
Well, the antidote for loneliness is vulnerability. And that's not easy. It's easier said than done. And so my hope is that we can go through this together, me and the audience, when they're watching at home, that they be encouraged. I feel like in a post-pandemic world, loneliness has skyrocketed, but we've never been more connected in our lives. We're on our phones, we're constantly connecting to people in the abstract, but to really be with someone and really connect with them is something that we don't really take the opportunity to dive into and relish. And so I'm excited for audiences to see the character of Melissa that I play attempt to get out of her own way, and attempt to be seen, and attempt to be known. And just by virtue of making my own show, I am being seen and I'm being known in ways that I haven't before. So that's why this is the most vulnerable project to date, because in so much of my writing for other people, there's a lot of stuff I can keep for myself, but this show is a check that I'm writing, that I'm cashing publicly and saying, this is me, this is who I am. And so I'm excited to do that. And hopefully that will also help, others and myself to be a little less lonely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a big bet on yourself, and it really is inspiring. And another thing that's just so special about this that I love is that every episode of season 1 is directed by women of color.
Correct.
Like, that's so rare. That's so rare. Can you talk about the importance and intentionality behind that and how that impacted the creative process?
Yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head. It's intention. And for me, it was very important when embarking on this adventure to walk the walk and really center marginalized voices in front of and behind the camera. Women are powerful, and we are strong, and we're excellent storytellers. So it's exciting to really allow the driver's seat to be occupied by women on this one.
Absolutely. So many firsts here. This is, of course, your first project in your overall deal with Hulu's Onyx Collective. It's your first under your production company, Big Hattie Productions.
That's right.
Shout out to Big Hattie. Shout out to Big Hattie. And also, wearing this many hats leading this project, can you talk about what you learned or what you discovered about the power of collaborative community through working on this? Because I mean, that would be the opposite of loneliness. You know, that's the cure to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's so interesting because you can be lonely in a group, you can be lonely in a production process, even though you're not technically alone. And so for me, it was important to surround myself with people in the writer's room and in production that were willing to walk the walk with me on set and in the room and really be vulnerable alongside me. And Big Hattie Productions, in honor of Hattie McDaniel, was the first Black woman to receive an Oscar, so I wanted to honor her in that way. But the whole mission of the company is to center marginalized voices, and our humanity as people of color begins before page 1. And I refuse to do a show and write a show where our humanity had to be explained in the first few pages of a script or the first act of an episode, because I have to justify why I'm Black, I have to justify why I'm fat, I have to justify, and then the story can start. To me, my humanity starts before the first page, and so we are just getting straight into the story, so I'm excited about that.
I know that we've been so deep, but I do want to make sure that folks know, you know, this is a comedy, y'all. It gets real, but it's a comedy, and it, you know, explores some realism, and you know, has all of these different elements. Can you talk about your favorite part of creating this show?
Well, I play multiple characters on the show, so that is exciting to be able to explore other characters and using comedy as a tool. No one knows how humor can bring us back from these depths of the conversation of this pain more than people of color. We know how to laugh our way through some really tough shit. And so as much as the show is tackling a lot of deep things, humor is the remedy throughout, and it's the backbone of the show. It's something that I love doing. with Kelly on Insecure, and being able to really flex my comedy chops for 5 seasons. I don't want people to be like, is she just doing away with that? No. She real funny in this one too, don't worry. It's gonna be good. It's a good balance. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. We're so proud of you. I know y'all were looking for the Kelly spinoff or Insecure, but we don't know when that's coming. Watch this.
This will hold you over.
First, okay? Do you have anything that you're looking forward to this weekend at Essence?
Oh my goodness, just seeing so much melanin. I got off of a plane from Thailand yesterday. I was there shooting the 3rd season of White Lotus, and just to be dropped off of that beautiful culture into our beautiful culture, I am here for it. And so if you see my face covered in powdered sugar from beignets, just mind your business, okay? Just mind your business, watch my show, and leave me alone to enjoy some beignets, because it's been a minute.
Look, okay, look, me, Natasha at Cafe Du Monde, okay?
Du Monde, that's what we're doing.
Okay, I love it so much. Thank you so much, Natasha. Make sure y'all watch. All 8 episodes are debuting on September 13th, right?
We have the first 4 episodes dropping the first week, and then we have 2 the next week and 2 the next week. We wanted to be able to do dialogue in between. I don't know if y'all know this, but I tweeted Trump is trash for 4 years straight every day. I love being on Twitter, being able to engage, and so when we drop the first 4, we're going to be able to engage on social media. You guys can ask questions. We can begin to have conversations about loneliness, being alone, what it means to be on this journey, and then we'll pick up with 2 more episodes after that, and then the same thing the next week for all 8 episodes of delicious fun.
Yes, I love that, and I love that they got you out of Twitter jail or ex-jail or whatever.
I was in Twitter jail for a minute, but a bitch free.
Okay.
And remember to vote. Vote.
Love it so much. Thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you, Essence.